Hi everyone, it's Rebecca here from Enlightened with Essential Oils. Let me just quickly adjust my screen here. I wanted to do a video that I haven't done in a long time because I've just been away on a beautiful school holiday holiday with my family, which has been quite fun, intense, and also stressful. It's all of the above. It's like going through all of the emotions. And so I really wanted to share with you a few things that I did with my oils, what I took with me on holidays. I have put some things back, but I have some things out here on my right side of my shoulder and in front of me. And also I've got my September order just the other day. I was just waiting for my lip to heal up a little bit more. It's been quite painful actually. I broke out in the last few days of the holiday in a cold sore. I think it's just because of the end of the trip. Just like, yeah, any little tiny extra stresses, just like, you know, help these things just like go boom out into the skin breakout. So yeah, it's looking much better now, even though it still looks quite swollen and bad. But while I was on the trip when it happened, I wasn't able to access a chemist to get Zavirax. Zavirax is a go-to for people who have uh, problems with cold sores. And interestingly, it's been a while since I've had a big cold sore like this, a few years now. I have had cold sores, but I didn't catch this one in time to put Zavirax on it. And I usually actually am, if I get it really, really quick before I even have to use Zavirax, I use peppermint on it just to dab on it because, you know, I don't know if you're a cold sore sufferer or not, but generally speaking, throughout my life, I've had cold sores um, and the putting a block of ice helps immediately if you actually feel that little tingle to get started with. And this peppermint is kind of like putting ice on because you're putting the peppermint essential oil on neat, and it just is that really cool mentholing thing that happens. And I actually feel like this helped it stay in a good space until one of the final days. I think I just hadn't had time to put some on, and it just like, yeah, broke out. So it was really well for a first couple of days, and then the third day it just was like, no, I'm coming all the way out. So that was really amazing, and also a dab of frankincense as well. So I use both of those oils on my lip, and I actually keep these two oils as go-tos in my handbag at all times anyway, before anything, just to inhale or to freshen my breath, or if I'm feeling like I just want to open up my breath and expand my breath, then I love having peppermint. And frankincense is really just a nice and nourishing kind of aroma as well for breathing and just relaxing, and yeah, that coming back to self. So those two oils have been a bit of a go-to, and also I have this really cute little deck of affirmation words of inner wisdom cards that I have recently purchased before my holiday to from a friend's crystal shop. And it was really nice to pull a card each morning and actually do this protocol. And I'm just going to show you one of the parts of the protocol that I love. And I've showed you how to do this on a previous video just quickly while I was down at the beach one morning, is this valor balance. And so the valor balance has been so good for me just to, you know, harmonize myself, get into a really nice coherent state. And so I just apply the valor onto my wrist, and it's got a purple purpley bluey color oil, and just apply it to the other wrist as well, and just take some big deep breaths. And this is like a practice that I did each morning on my holiday as well, just to give myself that moment for myself, you know, that even though I'd walk out across the beach to see a beautiful sunrise. I like really, really early in the morning, obviously, when I get back, and I'd have a shower and get ready for the day. This was before I walked out the door again with my family. Just a beautiful regulating practice for myself. And that was really nice to do just now too. You probably can see my energy just dropping again. Like I'm like all excited, and now I'm like a little bit more grounded. So another one is actually something that has happened, and it doesn't always happen with my cold sore, is that I can feel really quite a lot of pain in my glands and also in my jaw. And so you guys might know that there's this new oil out, which is called Blue Relief. And I got that in my last month's order, which if you watch that video, you would have seen that I got that. I took that with me. That was really good for when I felt like I've been sitting in the car for too long and my calf muscles were kind of feeling like quite tight and not moved, like, not stretched out. And when we did the stop drive, what is it called? Driver reviver, stop, survive, drive, stop, drive, whatever it is. Driver survivor, I'm pretty sure. Reviver, driver reviver. Any of those things, all of those things. It was nice to get out for a walk and have a cup of tea or something like that, go to the toilet. And so this was really good. And also it was really good for this as well on the glands. On my neck here, just to help relieve that intensity of discomfort around that area that came up as a result of, I felt like it was like almost systemically like the toxic kind of feeling in the glands from the cold sore. So that was really amazing to have on my travels as well. Of course, my sun cream came in handy. I mean, not sorry, this is my sun cream. This one's well loved and well used. This is the one I use my trip. And then I actually found this one when I got home. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I had enough to keep me going, because I had a brand new one here that I don't even know where. I may have found that in the bathroom when I was unpacking my toiletries. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I've got another one now, because that means I don't have to order it so quickly as I thought, coming into summer months. I did get a beautiful tan because where I went, there was a beautiful, hot, sunshiny, blue skies for pretty much predominantly the majority of the time, 99% of the time. And it was hot, and even wearing sun cream and a hat, it was like still the sun was penetrating. It was super hot. So I'm super grateful for having the sun cream handy. And also the sun cream actually has zinc in it as well as an ingredient. The active ingredient is zinc oxide. And zinc, if you guys don't know, for cold sores is actually really soothing as well. So I actually used some of my sun cream on my cold sore just to help soothe it, so it didn't, when things get super dried out, it can actually really crack and hurt worse. So that was really handy to have, actually. So great for the sun cream, but also great for these other little things that come up as well. And my sun cream was like a morning and night thing, and I actually took it in my handbag. My handbag's not that big, and it was like super bulky to put in the car when we went places, because I knew that I'd need it in the middle of the day too. And I'm actually feeling like it's getting quite low now, and I'm gonna have to, like, it lasts such a long time, but I'm gonna have to top that up. In fact, I haven't even done my body this morning. You can see I've been bitten alive by midges in the last couple of days as well. We went to these beautiful big sand dunes and mangroves, and it was like super like midgie fest. And if you don't know what a midgie is, Google it, because they're so tiny you can hardly see them, but sometimes they get into swarms and then you can see them. And yeah, they just feasted on me and my family as well, their legs as well, arms and legs and feet. And so another oil which I don't have here right now is actually put back on my shelf is eucalyptus and tea tree, and there was another one that I used with it as well. What was the other one that I used? Lavender. So I used those three. And actually, I took my little sandalwood with me as well. So I have a little 5 ml sacred sandalwood, and I thought, and also patchouli. I had a little patchouli. I have put them all back on my shelf right now. So, and I did have a purification as well. It's another small 5 ml one that I had. And they were all so good for soothing, especially when, when these midges or these mosquitoes bite you, and they leave like what's classed as like a little anesthetic, so you can't feel that they're actually on you at the time. And then it's not until like later in the day when the sun goes down that the itch comes out, when that anesthetic wears off, and it's like super like itchy, itchy, itchy. Well, that was so good to help soothe that, and I applied it regularly, and they're still like quite, like there's a couple of marks there on my arm now, but generally speaking, like they're quite like they're quite big and nasty ones, these ones actually. I haven't had such big bites on my body for quite some time. So the joys of summer and sand, there are some perils. So you just have to navigate that, and either it's before or after care. And I didn't have an insect spray with me because I wasn't expecting, to be quite frank. I just didn't think that. Normally midges for me are more like dusk. If you're sitting on the sand in the evening, then usually that's when you expect to need some kind of form of insect spray or some kind of bug off or whatever you use. I use my essential oils. But yeah, so that was really quite one of those big ones for me that helped soothe the tea tree and eucalyptus, sandalwood and patchouli and lavender. They were my 5 really go-tos for the itch and the aftercare, because I just really wasn't prepared. And also another thing I had while I was away, just that extra bit of nutrition, was these Master Formula Master Formula Essential Formula Supplementary Sports Food Concentrated Fruit Juice blend with B vitamins. So you just have one sachet once a day, and I've only probably got a small amount left now. Out of, like, they just come in little sachets. You just have one a day, and you can have water as a chaser because it is quite sweet. But it's quite yummy as well. And it's really quite good to get those dark fruits in. Like, for example, let me just give you a rundown of the ingredients. Water, fruit juice concentrate is 27%, which is grape, dark sweet cherry, purple carrot, and cranberry. Plus, also it has wolfberry fruit liquid extract, a sweetener, which is erythritol. I can never say that properly. Steviol glycosides, thickener, which is gum arabic. Minerals, calcium and magnesium, antioxidants, citric acid, sodium ascorbate, emulsifiers, sunflower lecithin and xanthan gum. Vitamins C, niacin, I can never say it's pantothenic acid, B6, B1, B12, B2, D biotin. It does have a preservative, sodium benzoate, in it. I'm not a fan of sodium benzoate. It isn't great for the nervous system, long-term effects. But from what I am aware of, and this could be different from what I'm aware of because this is a relatively new product, but the wolfberry fruit liquid, this is from the Ningxia Red, which is another Young Living product, which is an antioxidant drink, supplement drink. It has sodium benzoate also listed. So from what have learned, it's not necessarily an added product. It's actually in as part of what the fruit has to offer, in as it's one of its, if you want to call it a constituent. It's part of it already in the actual fruit, but they have to list it. But I'm not quite sure if that's still the same or different. And organic lemon peel extract. It does have color, which is carotene flavors: ginger essential oil, lemon peel essential oil, and tangerine essential oil. So it's like a really quite strong flavor, so it is good to have a water chaser or something that after with it. But this was really good when I feel like I needed like a nice I guess a quick pep in the day. So I did that maybe out of the 10 days I was away. I probably did it for probably half the time I was there. I had one of these, so not every day. You can have it every day. It does say consume one sachet once a day. So yeah, so and it's not suitable for children under the age of 15 or pregnant women. Or if you are pregnant, should only be used under medical or dietetic supervision. So, and yeah, it just goes on to make those amazing disclaimers, which is obviously that this food is not the sole source of nutrition and should be consumed in conjunction with nutritious diet and an appropriate physical training and exercise program, which is with all supplements, right? And you guys will know what's best for you at the end of the day, but I really love this supplement. And like I said, I don't feel like I need it every day. And I think that it was also one of those ones that I took that I felt like maybe I could have if I was like, I put it in my handbag each morning because we were out the door super early for the school holiday activity and events that we were also doing. So I didn't take it immediately, and sometimes I also forgot, which is why I only had 5 out of 10 days approximately, give or take. And I probably could have had one every single day actually, because it may have prevented this. I don't know if it would have or not, but potentially. So as soon as I got home also, so that's pretty much all of the things that I had other oils as well, but I don't think I used as many other oils. Obviously, I took my Thieves toothpaste and my Thieves mouthwash, and what other things did I have that I remember? They're the most predominant things. I did have a handful of other oils, like nighttime relaxing oils for bedtime. So yeah, so they're the most predominant oils. In fact, I can feel my lip because I'm talking so much, starting to feel a bit funny. So I'm just gonna, even though I have put Zavarax on this morning, I'm just gonna give my lip a little bit of a peppermint. Hopefully we'll soothe it a little bit. This is a stingy one. Oh, not fun. Cold sores are not fun, that's for sure. But it's also nice and refreshing and uplifting to have a bit of peppermint like that as well. It's super cooling, which is like really good. So I'll tell you what I did when I got home, because there's one other thing I wanted to share while I was away on the holiday as well. On the return trip, there was one place that we went to which was really beautiful, and actually I was an accidental find that there was a lavender farm. And I was like, ooh, of course I want to go and check out the lavender farm because I'm all about lavender. If you guys don't know, I just recently had to get glasses. Was it this year or last year now? I forget actually. And they're a bit, how's it going? They're a bit needing a clean. But recently I thought I needed a glasses case to keep it in my purse, in my handbag, and I really, really love this gorgeous one that I found also on another trip. That was actually on a trip either on the way or on the way home from my grandfather's funeral. So I keep my glasses in this now in my handbag, and sometimes I do slip out, but it's really quite pretty, don't you think, with the lavender? Lavender is quite gorgeous. So on this trip, what I found, oh my goodness, I'm super excited to share these, are these really, really, really cute lavender socks. They're super cute, hey? And actually they're infused with lavender. I believe it's actually in this part of the salt that the lavender is in. And so it's a really nice, and they smell beautiful. And you can top it up with lavender yourself as well. Once it starts, I think they last a fair while, about 6 months apparently. But I love these gorgeous little lavender socks. And they're great for nighttime, especially in winter particularly. But even last night, even in the summer, now that we're coming into that, it's hot in the day, but it's still got that nice cool wind at night. And so sometimes it's still okay to wear a little pair of sockettes to bed, especially these beautiful lavender ones. So I picked them up. They're really inexpensive, like $13 for a pair of socks that are lavender infused. And I really thought, wow, they're just up my alley. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if you guys love that kind of thing, but I'm a bit like that. I love those kind of cutesy wootsy lavender-like things. They're very beautiful. Okay, so let me get onto these now, and then I'm going to open my box. So stay with me here because I've got lots to still share with you. So when I got home, and I haven't done one today, but as soon as I got home, I have these amazing veggie capsules. And they fit about, I don't know, 12 or 13 drops of essential oils inside them. And this is something you may decide not to do for yourself, but I've been doing this for quite some time. So there are these little veggie capsules that you can open, and you can put, you can make your own herbal remedies up if you like, and make your own capsules. I do that for myself. I grow things in my garden and make my own little herbal supplements up. But also I use some thyme, which is a culinary oil, and some orange, which is a wellness oil, into the capsule, and took that with some juice, and then was able to have that. So I put 4 drops of thyme and about 6 drops of orange. Orange is a really great. Oops, I didn't realize I had some in the lid of that. I just all slipped out. So yeah, so I'll just leave that one sitting on top because I'll probably do that one in a second now that I've put my fingers all over that. And I have to get off this really. So yeah, so for me, I'm intuitive with what I feel like I might need. Plus, I also have other resources, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what my body needs to help myself do its innate healing. So I was naturally drawn to thyme and orange for all their amazing properties, and I put that in a capsule and took that, and I feel like that has also been beneficial to also the healing of these, which were way more inflamed yesterday. So way less inflamed today, and I'm guessing the itchiness will drop off as well. Another thing is this beautiful essential oil, Citrus Fresh. It's a great nighttime oil because you don't want to wear this out in the sun in the day because it is photosensitive, and so therefore it can cause pigmentation. So don't wear this out in the daytime, but if you're using this, you can use it maybe under a t-shirt if you're not going to take your t-shirt off. If you're going out in your swimmers or what have you, then yeah, just try and keep it to a nighttime oil predominantly, or on the soles of your feet if you're not putting them in the sun also. Yeah, I used that last night before bed again with the blue relief around my glands and neck area and my jaw area, just to help also do that deep relaxation, because orange essential oil also within this Citrus Fresh, which has got all different citruses in it, which is got so many amazing benefits, is that it's just so relaxing at nighttime, and anything that can help us relax just helps our body use its resources better. And I think that this is one of the ways in which we can really just help ourselves at the end of the day. Okay, so there's another couple of things. Because of cold sores, I don't know if you guys are aware or not, and I don't know if you've heard, or if you're a cold sore sufferer, you might know that sometimes they have had information that shows that it is sometimes the amino acid lysine, which is generally speaking in aminos are generally speaking in most I guess proteiny type foods. And so I actually really love these omega dries capsules also as a supplement. This is not for people who are obviously vegans, because this does have the blend of the fish oil in it. From what I hear, they are really tiny fish. So fish oil rich in omega-3 acids, equivalent to 78 mg of DHA and equivalent to EPA 33.76 mg. There's also clove essential oil, which stabilizes the oil because it's a high antioxidant essential oil. There's also coenzyme Q10, which is 10.2 mg, German chamomile flower essential oil 8.0 mg, spearmint leaf essential oil 6.0 mg, and vitamin D3, which is 6 mcg. So this is a really amazing dietary supplement, an omega-3 fish oil complex formulated with D3, CoQ10, and essential oils. So it says adults can take 2 capsules in the morning and in the evening with liquid, and do not take more than 4 a day. And caution is to keep out of reach of children. If you're pregnant, nursing, take medication, or have medical condition, consult a healthcare professional prior to use, and store it in a cool, dark place. So I keep mine in the fridge, except for now. It also says, do not take while on warfarin therapy, anticoagulation drugs without medical advice. Vitamins can only be of assistance if the dietary vitamin intake is inadequate. So yeah, so it's a general health and well-being also supplement. Young Living has amazing nutritionals. So I haven't taken them this morning, so I'll probably do that with those. And also the Master Formula Essential also. And also this other beautiful product, which I came home to, which I've been using sparingly. I've been using it every day. A lot of people do, so you can use it every single day. It's called black seed oil, cold pressed from Nigeria stavia. It says take 1 teaspoon, so 5 ml, twice daily with food. And all the same disclaimers as the previous ones. Keep out of reach of children. If you're pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have medical condition, consult a healthcare professional prior to use. Storage at 2 degrees Celsius to 8 degrees Celsius after opening. So refrigerate, do not freeze. And it says usage is traditionally used in Middle Eastern herbal medicine to maintain and support healthy immune system function and healthy blood sugar levels. Acts as an antioxidant to reduce the formation of free radicals in the body. Contains unsaturated essential fatty acids, including linoleic and oleic acid, antioxidants, vitamins, and trace minerals. Take as a daily supplement for general health and well-being. So this is a vegan product. And I took some of that on a teaspoon last night, and with the omega dries and the Master Formula plus Diet Essential Oil, and also was doing a few other things as well, some green supplements, and also I made my own elderberry serum stuff, and it's really, really awesome as well. So I've been taking quite a lot to help boost my body into a place where it can do it needs to take all these good things to where it needs to go. Do you know what I mean? For general wellness and health. It's just helping my body, supporting my body the whole way. Alrighty. So I feel like I have shared all the things that I've done throughout my trip, my holiday, and things that I did while I was on my holiday, and also the things when I've come back with this cold sore on my lip. And now I'm going to share with you the oils that I got in my monthly order. So let me open that up right now. It's been so good to share all those things, and I know it's been a lot, so thanks for staying with me. I really appreciate that you're obviously found value in what I'm talking about. And if you liked what I've shared, then please like my video, and if you feel like you know somebody who might benefit from listening to that, then please share it with them also. Alrighty, this tape is tricky these days. It's got the cotton or the whatever it is through it to stop people from opening it, which I'm grateful for, but it's like tough. So you get a shipping customer copy with your order, and then let me see if I can do this. So this has the recycled paper inside it. And then I don't know if you can see that straight away, but there is the sleek tea, the cinnamon oolong cacao spice tea with sweetener. And I really, really love this tea. I've shared it before and I haven't had it in a long time. And I thought to myself, I'm really ready to get myself some more of this tea over the summertime. I really love drinking tea. It's much more lighter than drinking coffee. Coffee is such a nice drink to have in the winter months because it's just like, I don't know, I just love it. It's just so warming and grounding. Like, I know a lot of people will for lack of a better word, shit talk on coffee, but I think there's too many coffee drinkers out there in the world to to poo-poo on it completely. So I love both. I love tea and I love coffee. I love smoothies. I love juices. I go between them all. So I love those things. So the next thing I purchased, because I'm very close to this Valor being out. I don't know if you can see how much I've got left in there. And I actually also have another 5 ml, but I kind of want to keep that as a backup. I bought myself a new Valor. So that's another thing I purchased this month. Let me just pop it here because then you guys can see it a little bit better what I purchased. My sleep tea, my Valor essential oil. As for always these days, I'm super glad that this is back in stock now. Yay. The mouthwash, the Thieves mouthwash, it's a go-to. In fact, that's another thing that I use. I think I shared that every day while I was away on my holidays. It's a definite go-to. I also bought this. This is actually something from my team. This is a really beautiful, if you're into or you're open to or you're into business or entrepreneurial kind of stuff, then Young Living does have the option to be able to become a member where you can do what I'm doing and share the oils and earn commissions. And because I've just stated that, I have to share the income disclosure and compensation form. So I'll link those into the video below. So you can check those out to see all of the information about how you can earn commissions. And Young Living has these amazing booklets that can help you along the way. This one's called Rise. It's your 90-day journey to success. And I really just wanted to do a gift out to the team. So I do team gifts for people who are in the Young Living business that are in my team. I do monthly promos for my team so that they can have some incentives to work towards for themselves in their business as well. So I purchased that so I could do that as a giveaway. A bit of a sneak peek into that for any of my team that's watching. And then I also purchased a Copaiba. I just ran out of that because I just made myself a beautiful serum with my Copaiba with jojoba oil and frankincense, and I think the other one is lavender. So yeah, I just ran out, so I wanted to get a new one of those. So that's awesome to have that back in. Also, I wanted to get a new carrot seed oil. I haven't had carrot seed oil for such a long time. It's a beautiful oil for the skin and highly beneficial. Even as a culinary oil, you can use this in serums for your skin, or you can use it in things like dips or dressings, or I mean, I don't think I'd put it in a smoothie, but you probably could put it in a smoothie as well. And then also because I ordered all of that, I actually got for free. That's pretty much mostly the box empty except for that and that. Because I made that purchase, I also got a free Thieves essential oil. That was a freebie because I made that size order. And then every single year, because I've been a loyalty customer with Young Living, making a monthly order every month for what must feel like coming up to, I'm guessing, around 8 or so years, give or take. They send every year now a beautiful essential oil as a thank you, as a loyalty customer, and it is called a loyalty. We just want to say thanks for being a loyalty essential rewards customer. Enjoy your free product. So it's in this gorgeous little purple bag, and this beautiful blend called Loyalty, which you cannot purchase. It's literally a blend that's made as a gift, so you can only get it via that way. If you're I think it's after your first maybe 2 years, I can't remember exactly. On your 3rd year, I'm pretty sure this goes out as a loyalty gift. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% up with when that goes out these days. But yeah, I've really loved this blend. It's a beautiful blend. I've still got one open on my shelf over there, and it's very it's one of those low note ones. It's very grounding, and it's also quite blue. I feel like, well, the label is blue and deep purple, so it's like, it feels sacred. The oil feels sacred and alive and grounded. So it's a very beautiful and very rich oil. So yeah, it does come with what I'm feeling, the vibration of abundance. So yeah, so I love that blend. Actually, I could probably read to you what is in the blend off the bottle. I may need my glasses for it because it's all so small. So let me just grab that, and then I'm going to close off. I may even just close off with a card pull if you guys are cool with that. It's been a while since I've done a card pull for someone else, and especially not on this page. It's not something I've done on this page. Okay, so it does have in it, let me just quickly itch my eye here. Take a big deep breath, guys. Inconvenient time to get into your eye, but there we go. Alrighty, so it has triglyceride, angelica, lang lang, lavender, Idaho blue spruce, cassia, vetiver, sandalwood, geranium, sacred frankincense, patchouli, cardamom, mastrante, peppermint, melissa, and rose. In fact, actually, melissa is known also to be great for helping out with things like what I've got at the moment, the cold sore. So I may actually grab, I forgot that had melissa in it, and so I'll probably use a little bit. Melissa is a very expensive oil on its own. Rose, it is quite an abundant oil. So yeah, I just love being a Young Living member. I love sharing these oils. I love helping out my team where I can, and I love sharing them with anybody who is a natural wellness plant-based type person. I know that not all products are plant-based, but the essential oils definitely are all plant-based. They're all from plant matter. They've all been distilled from either leaves or roots or stems or branches or sap or something like that. So yeah, so these oils are something that I fell in love with a long time ago, and it hasn't really ever been something that hasn't been a passion of mine for a long time. And yeah, I hope that comes across, and that you enjoyed my videos, and that you're finding something in here for you also. And if I can help you get started on the essential oil, if this is new to you, then please get in touch. There's multiple ways that you can do that. You can send me an email. All the details will be below in this video, so you can click on any of the links to get in contact with me. I hope you guys have the most amazing, beautiful day, week, month, and year, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye for now.